At first, it just felt like a normal ride. Just a car, a driver, nothing unusual. But then small things started happening, things that didn't make sense. And the scary part is, once you're inside, you can't just leave. These are 3 taxi and ride stories that felt a little too real. Story 1. The route that didn't exist. I booked the ride just after midnight. Nothing unusual. I'd done it plenty of times before. Late nights. Quiet roads. The driver accepted within seconds. 5 minutes away. Everything normal. I stepped outside. The street was empty. No cars. No people. Then the car pulled up. Black. Clean. Nothing out of place. The driver didn't say anything. Just unlocked the door. I got in. "All right," I said. No response. He just nodded slightly. Pulled off. I didn't think much of it. Some drivers are like that. Quiet. The app showed the route. Straightforward. About 15 minutes. I leaned back. Looked at my phone. Let the ride go. A few minutes passed. Then I noticed something. We turned. Not on the route. I looked at the map. The blue line was straight ahead. But we'd gone left. I frowned. "Sorry, is this the right way?" I asked. No response. He kept driving. Eyes on the road. I felt that slight tension. Maybe it was just a shortcut. Drivers do that sometimes. So I didn't push it. Another minute passed. Then another turn. Again, not on the route. My chest tightened slightly. I looked at the app again. The car icon was off the route completely, like we'd left it behind. "Are you following the map?" I asked. This time, he spoke. Quietly. "Yes." That was it. Just yes. But it didn't match what I was seeing. We kept driving. The streets got quieter. Darker. No streetlights. No houses. Just road. I sat up slightly. Looked outside. Didn't recognize anything. "Where are we going?" I asked. No response. He just kept driving. My heart started beating faster now. This wasn't right. I checked the app again. And that's when it hit me. The route was gone. Completely gone. No blue line. No directions. Just a blank map. And our car. In the middle of nowhere. My chest tightened instantly. "Stop the car," I said. No response. Louder this time. "Stop the car." He didn't. He just kept driving. Same speed. Same expression. Like he didn't hear me. I reached for the door handle. Locked. Of course it was. I tried again. Nothing. Then, he spoke. "You're not on the route anymore." My chest tightened. What? He didn't look at me. Just kept driving. "You left it." I felt cold. "I didn't leave anything," I said. No response. The car slowed slightly. Then turned again. Onto an even darker road. Barely visible. My hands were shaking now. I grabbed my phone. Tried to call someone. No signal. Nothing. I looked up. And that's when I saw it. Ahead of us. Another car. Stopped. In the middle of the road. My chest tightened instantly. The driver slowed. Pulled up behind it. Then turned the engine off. Silence. Complete silence. I looked at him. "What are you doing?" He didn't answer. Just stared ahead. Then, the car in front opened its door. Slowly. Someone stepped out. A figure. Standing there. Facing us. Not moving. My heart was racing now. "Drive," I said. "Drive." The driver didn't move. Didn't react. Then, he unlocked the doors. Click. I didn't wait. I got out. Fast. Didn't look back. Just ran. Down the road. Didn't stop. Didn't slow down. Until I saw lights again. People. Cars. Normal life. I checked my phone. The ride was still active. Still moving. But I wasn't in it anymore. I reported it the next day. Told them everything. They checked the trip. Then told me something that didn't make sense. That route doesn't exist. I didn't argue. I just stopped using rides late at night. Because I don't know where that driver was taking me, or who was waiting at the end of that road. Story 2. He already knew my address. I didn't even think about it at first. It was just a normal ride. Late evening. I'd finished up, ordered a car, and waited outside like usual. The driver pulled up within a few minutes. Gray car. Nothing special. I checked the plate. Matched the app. Got in. All right, I said. Evening, he replied. His voice was calm. Normal. I relaxed. Put my seatbelt on. Checked my phone. The route popped up. About 12 minutes. Easy. We pulled off. Everything felt fine. We were just driving. Quiet. The radio low. No conversation. Then after a few minutes, he spoke. You're heading home, yeah? I frowned slightly. Yeah. That's normal. Drivers can see the destination. Nothing weird about that. Then he said, you don't usually leave this late. I looked up. What? He didn't look at me. Just kept driving. You're usually back earlier, he said. My chest tightened slightly. How would you know that? A pause. Then, I've driven you before. I frowned. I didn't recognize him. Have you? Yes. Short answer. Calm. I tried to think. Maybe he had. I use rides a lot. Faces blur together. So I didn't question it too much. Fair enough, I said. But something felt off. I went back to my phone. Tried to ignore it. Then he spoke again. You usually sit on the other side. I froze slightly. What? You sit behind me, he said. Not there. My chest tightened more. That wasn't something the app shows. That's something you notice. I looked at him. How many times have you driven me? A pause. Then, a few. That wasn't a real answer. That was vague. Too vague. I felt that uneasy feeling now. Like something wasn't right. I looked at the app. Checked the driver's name. Didn't recognize it. No past trips. Nothing. That didn't match what he was saying. Are you sure? I asked. Yes. Still calm. Still not looking at me. Then he said something that made everything worse. You moved recently. My chest tightened instantly. I sat up. What? You didn't live there before, he continued. I remember. I stared at him. How do you know that? No response. Just silence. Then, we're close. I looked outside. My stomach dropped. This wasn't my area. I didn't recognize anything. Where are we? I said. No answer. We're not close, I said. My voice felt tight now. This isn't my street. Then he finally looked at me, for the first time, through the mirror, and said, yes, it is. My chest tightened. It's not. He didn't argue. Just turned the wheel. Down a smaller road. Dark. Empty. No, stop the car, I said. He didn't. He just kept driving. Same speed. Same calm expression. I reached for the handle. Locked. Of course. My heart was racing now. Then, he slowed down. Pulled up. Stopped the car. I looked outside. And my chest dropped. It looked like my street. But something was off. The houses were slightly different. Same layout. But not quite right. Like a copy. A version of it. Wrong. You're home, he said. I didn't move. Didn't open the door. Something in me said, don't get out. Then he leaned slightly closer and said quietly, this is where you belong. My chest tightened. Then, the doors unlocked. Click. I didn't wait. I got out. Fast. Stepped back. The car didn't move. Didn't leave. Just sat there. I turned. Walked quickly away. Didn't look back. Found the main road. Lights. People. Normal. I checked the app. The trip had already ended. At my real address. Even though I was nowhere near it. I don't use rides late anymore. And I don't ignore that feeling. Because I don't know how he knew so much. Or why he tried to take me somewhere that looked like home, but wasn't. Story 3. That wasn't my ride. It was late when I booked it. Just after midnight. I'd been out longer than planned. Didn't want to walk. Didn't want to wait around. So I ordered a ride. The app showed it clearly. Driver name. Car. Plate. 3 minutes away. I stood outside. Checked my phone again. Everything matched. Then a car pulled up. Black. Same type. Close enough. I looked at the plate. It was similar. Not exact. But close. I hesitated for a second. The driver leaned over. Opened the door. "You Usman," he said. I paused. That was my name. "Yeah," I said. "Get in." I didn't question it. That's where I messed up. I got in. Closed the door. The car pulled off immediately. I looked down at my phone. The app still showed my ride. Approaching. 3 minutes away. My chest tightened slightly. That didn't make sense. I looked back up. "Wait, are you the one on the app?" I asked. The driver didn't answer. Just kept driving. My chest tightened more. "I think I got in the wrong car," I said. Still no response. Just silence. I looked at the map. The real driver was still coming. On a completely different street. My heart started beating faster. "Stop the car," I said. Nothing. He didn't react. Didn't even look at me. Just drove. I tried the handle. Locked. Of course. "Stop the car," I said again. Louder this time. Still nothing. Then, he spoke. "You got in." My chest tightened instantly. "What?" "You got in," he repeated. Like that explained everything. "That doesn't mean you don't stop," I said. No response. The road got darker. Quieter. No cars. No people. Just us. I grabbed my phone. Tried to call someone. No signal. Nothing. Then, the driver reached forward and turned the screen on the dashboard. It lit up, and my stomach dropped. It showed my profile, my name, my picture, details that should only be on the app. "How do you have that?" I said. He didn't answer, just kept driving. Then, he said something that made everything worse. "You always take rides at this time." My chest tightened. "How do you know that?" No answer. Then he turned onto a smaller road, barely lit. I felt panic now. Real panic. "Stop the car," I said. He didn't. Then, the car slowed slightly. Not stopping. Just slower. I didn't wait. I unlocked my seatbelt. Pulled the handle again. This time, it opened. I pushed the door. And jumped out. Hard. Hit the ground. Rolled slightly. Pain shot through my arm. But I got up. Ran. Didn't look back. Didn't stop. Just ran until I saw lights. Cars. People. I turned around. The road behind me was empty. No car. No headlights. Nothing. Like it was never there. I checked my phone. The real driver was still calling. Asking where I was. I canceled it. Went home another way. I reported it the next day. Told them everything. They checked the trip. Then told me something that didn't sit right. There was no other vehicle near you at that time. I didn't argue. I just stopped getting into cars without checking properly. Because I don't know who that driver was. Or how he knew I'd get in. Before I even ordered the ride. Not every ride takes you where you expect. Some take you somewhere else. Quietly. If one of these did, you already know which one. There are more stories like this on my channel. If you're willing to keep going. Subscribe if you think you can handle the next one. I'll see you again. If you're still paying attention.